Hi everyone, this one is 2.3.2 and we'll be looking at the AutoFill tool, copy handle tool, and it's actually one of those interesting tools that it's relatively basic and I find that a lot of people don't know it exists. So knowing it exists can save an awful lot of time for yourself. The idea is that if you have values that can increment themselves, such as 1, 2, 3, the next one would be 4, and so on and so on. You can select your existing values and make Excel automatically increment them. And note how there's this small box, not this one, but this one, at the bottom corner, and see how it changes into a cross from the difference of cross. If you click and drag, it will just increment your values, and that's the whole thing. It also works with increments of more than one. So if you have 5, 10, 15, you can do the same thing and it will increment by the same volume. Now, how this is actually quite funky is that Excel is smart enough to understand its own language, within reason anyway. So by that I mean, if your Excel is in English, then Excel will understand things like Monday, Tuesday, and so on, and January, February. So if you have things like Monday, Tuesday, and January, February, you can use the same logic to drag down the days, and you can use the same logic to drag months. And note how this is the 3-character month definition, so Jan, Feb, rather than January, February. It works with the long ones as well. And of course you can go across as well, so you could do 1, 2, 3, and you can do the selection and it will go 4, 5, 6, and so on and so on. So that's a pretty handy tool, especially when you have longer bits of data to fill in. And you can also use this to copy down functions and formulae. Basically you could say equals that plus 50, and you could just drag this down and it will automatically move on. So that's the automatic tool. I hope you found it useful, and the next video is going to be moving the contents of a cell. Well, it's not going to be the next video because we did that in the previous one with the copying and it's totally covered in the previous one. So the next one's going to be deleting cell content. It's going to be a short one, so just come and have a look. Any comments you may have, drop me a line on YouTube. Thank you.